That's just the steam from the water, guys. When I washed it, I got a lot of water on the wrapping in there. Yeah, because I wrapped those too with exhaust wrap. That's what the steam. So I'm going to let that. I'm going to let the engine get hot. Then I'm going to take a look at those push rod tubes and see if they're leaking or not. Well, looks like that solved the problem, guys. The one thing I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take those exhaust pipes off to take the wrapping off, to take the exhaust wrap off. Because a lot of oil got on the exhaust wrap. And it's going to literally, man, it's going to take forever for that to burn off. So I have all winter. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the exhaust pipes once again, and I'm going to take that exhaust wrap off. Because you got to understand how much oil, guys, due to my stupidity, went on those. You know, I did not push up the upper part of the push rod tube, and oil goes up through there. So, what do you think happened? All that oil went all over the place. Probably about a good half a quart, maybe a quart of oil went on those. It didn't go on the exhaust wrap directly, but a good bit of it did. You know, so that's probably the best thing to do. I mean, I'm not going to even. I have a lot of exhaust wrap, but I'm not going to rewrap them because I'll be honest with you, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't do any good at all. If anything, those pipes are harder to get on with that exhaust wrap on there. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. But yeah, that looks like I'm cool. I looked up and I waited for this to get hot. I revved it up a couple times. You guys, I don't know. I don't think you. No, I don't think I was recording when I revved it up. But I revved it up a couple times, and there's no oil coming out of the exhaust, out of the push rod tubes. Man, I'll tell you, I feel so stupid though. Oh my God, I feel so stupid. For all this could have been avoided. But see, you know, this is the very first time I've ever changed the cam on a motorcycle. You know, even though I have an auto mechanic background, I've never changed the cam on a car or a motorcycle before. And let alone took those push rod tubes down. So, you know, I didn't remember that they were supposed to go back up. And then you put the clips in. I call them keepers or clips. I've already seen pictures of dudes where they put them on, they put them on the wrong way. You know, the collar that has a spring in it, they put them up top. I've already seen that. I've already seen dudes do that. So what's going to happen? Oil's going to come out. So it started right up. It started right up. I mean, as soon as I hit that starter button, bam. That is the thing with these. That's why a lot of guys, they change over to the Harley-Davidson wiring. Because that eliminates all that BS. Man, does it smell like oil in here now? After the, yeah, I got to take them down. I got to take the wrap off those pipes, guys. Or it's going to take, man, it's going to take a long time for those to. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even have started it because I got to lay down in about 2 hours, and my living room is right above the garage here, so that's going to probably reek of oil, of burning oil now. So I cleaned it pretty good. It's going to probably need detailed, because there's little remnants of oil here and there. Like I said, that was a lot of oil I sprayed onto the bike. That was a lot of oil, boy. I'm actually surprised I didn't spill. That didn't go on the rear tire. I'm surprised that didn't happen. So, yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys that never done this before, just remember to push those upper part of those tubes back up. So far it doesn't look like I have to replace those O-rings. I'll know once I get this out on the road. I can't even get it out on the road now because it's raining. It's raining right now. And this is going to probably have to wait till next year sometime. So we'll take those pipes off. I'll take the wrapping off that. I'll clean them up because there's oil on like the collars of the pipes. There's oil all over that. All that got to be cleaned up. I did change the oil in it. So it's topped off with, I use Modal Ester Oil 2050. It's almost like it's a dark red color. And I use Modal in the Hayabusa too. It's a good oil. And I swear by that oil. It's a real good oil. It's synthetic oil also. So that goes in the engine. And okay. We dodged the bullet, guys. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That burns a lot of gas now. And I mean a lot of gas. I had that tank filled up to the filler, okay? I had it filled up. Check this out. I had it filled up to that filler cap. I looked in it after I turned it off. Tank's half empty. All right, I'm not going to say half empty, but I'd say it went down a gallon. And I only went maybe 3 miles. So I'm going to have to get an accurate measurement of gasoline. But I'd say right now it gets about 10 miles a gallon. And that's on the highway. Or that's in the city. So I'll have to see for sure, guys, before I call it that. I'm going to have to get this out and see for sure. Because the tank wasn't filled all the way up. The tank was maybe 3/4 of a tank full. I call that full. And it went down. I'd say it went down at least a half a gallon, at least. So, I read about that you can expect a significant drop in gas mileage with that 585 cam. But it's even better that way because I don't go long distances on it anyway. I like it loud like that because it's like when I was going by this one guy. I don't know if you can find him on the video. He was like on the right-hand side, and you could see that he was disturbed by the noise of the motorcycle. It was just way too loud. Like he doesn't think things should be that loud in life, and that's what I want. I want it to be deafening. I want the exhaust noise to be absolutely deafening. So loud, people are going to think of getting their Glock out and taking a shot at me. That's how loud I want this. Deafening loud. Obnoxiously. No, that's not a good word for it. Loud enough to wake the dead if I ride through a cemetery. Or maybe I'll get stopped by the police and say, you know what, son, I'm sorry, you got to take that out of the cemetery. That's how loud I want it.